What's up, y'all? It's your girl BG and I'm back with another reaction video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do all of that good shit down below so y'all know when I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. So anyways, for y'all today, I'm very fucking happy. We have some new Ezee x Natalie. And y'all, it's 42 minutes long. 42 and a half minutes long. I'm so glad that they came back with a bang, of course. Yeah, I'm very excited for this shit because I've missed my girls. I also have to react to Natalie's video. Don't worry, that will be coming later. This shit will be out late today because, you know, I've had a crazy last couple of weeks and I gotta do this again all next week. So, anyways, enough of that shit, y'all. We are finally back together, thank God. So, I'm not gonna hold y'all or myself any longer. Let's just go ahead and see what they're getting into today, y'all.
What's up, Ezee?
I'm happy. My babies are back, y'all.
It's been so long, we're super rusty.
Yo, how long?
I don't know, because even when we were filming, I felt like we weren't saying it as much.
Yeah, we weren't saying it as much. Guess what, guys?
We're back!
Thank God!
Oh!
Baby. Oh. For a lot of you guys that don't know, guys, I've been out of commission.
She went through a very life-changing event.
Yes, guys, super life-changing. For the Ezee gang, I know you guys already know, but for the people that don't know and they are actually new to the Ezee gang, welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yes, y'all.
Post notifications on because you don't want to miss a
button.
video.
Miss a video, guys.
Turn
And
them
give this
post
video a huge
notifications
thumbs
on.
up, okay? So,
Hit that
baby, I'm tired.
motherfucking bell, y'all.
If you guys don't know, your girl had breast surgery. Hey.
Okay, but not the type of breast surgery most people probably get where they're trying to get titties.
Titties.
She had them reduced.
Removed them titties.
And I swear to
Not
God,
all
she
of
gave
them,
some to
but some
Natalie.
of them.
She had
What
some of
the
it
fuck,
removed.
yo?
Yeah,
Have
so
y'all
I had a
seen
breast
her
reduction,
shit
guys,
lately?
for a lot of you guys that don't
God
know.
damn.
And yeah, man.
I'm just saying. I mean,
If
y'all
you
know
guys-
I'm looking,
it-
but
It
still.
was, first of all, I'm smiling right now, but guys, first, I'm in pain. We underestimated the entire thing.
Wait, you underestimated. I tried to tell her, girl, this is huge. Like,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh, she really thought she was gonna be able to take care of herself. She was like, well, I mean, if worst comes to worst, you know, I'll be fine. I can
Yeah,
take care
I got
of
it.
myself. Girl,
Yeah,
I was
alright.
like, what? We'll get into that later. I was like,
it was, I am so
literally
glad. I
just
want
cut
to say,
half
baby,
your
I'm so
titties
grateful
out.
for you. And like,
You ain't
your
doing
mother,
nothing by
you
yourself.
guys literally helped me get through the most traumatic thing of my life.
I think it was a lot like heavier for you than you even expected. But
Yeah, it was very, very emotional. It's still emotional. Guys, should we show them a little sneak peek?
you guys want to see?
Nah, that damn Taurus
What do you
pendant,
think?
though.
What do you feel?
Taurus
They're your
gang.
boobs.
They're mine.
They're yours.
They are
421,
mine.
y'all.
How do
Where
you
you
feel?
think
Do
it
you wanna
came
show
from?
Should I don't know.
It's up to you. I don't want you to feel like you're, you know, just a piece of meat.
I'm not a piece of meat, so I know you guys probably think I'm just a piece of meat. Like, show us, we've been ready, show us. But if you haven't seen, I've actually showed them on my channel already. It's live, but this is.
But if you haven't seen it, the Ezee gang.
the Ezee gang.
All right, let's show
Okay.
them. You want to show them?
Trust me, Ezee gang
you?
can see now.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You're making me nervous. Should I not?
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should. Come on. Show them tickle bitty. Today is actually, she's
Tickle
in more
bitties.
pain than she's actually been
In a
because
while.
we had to take her tape off. And
We weren't supposed to take the tape off until 6 weeks, but
Yeah,
We
I was
weren't?
gonna say,
no,
y'all.
but we had an emergency and he told me to take the tape off. Remember?
Jesus, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
supposed to be on for 6 weeks. Okay, guys, so I just want to say before I show you guys, move these. Before I show you guys, they are very swollen, okay?
Like hard as rocks.
Like when, like, you know, like say if you get stung by a bee, you know, it's like boop, and then it's like boop, you know
That
what I'm
was my
saying?
mom's eye.
That's what I was trying to show.
Yeah.
Your mom's eye. That's exactly what I was thinking about. But they are so freaking swollen, so these are not going to be the exact size. But even the swelling titties are smaller than the
Than your-
big titties.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You ready? We're gonna go in this light. Can you see? Can you
Yes,
see?
yes.
I'm wearing black, so I don't know if they can tell. Do you think they can tell me?
I don't, let me see. Let me check it out.
Check it out.
They're gonna be able to tell. They're gonna be.
Now they
All
doing
right,
titty
here we go. Ready?
checks.
Bam! Oh, shit! Oh!
Yeah, them motherfuckers swollen.
Everybody can't see because I'm wearing black.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, from the side. It's
How's it
where
look?
you can really tell because of the black.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in. Hey, put your arms down. Put your arms down. She's a whole new girl.
Goddamn arms down.
She's a whole new girl. New titties. Who this?
Who this? Okay, so guys, we're gonna get a little bit more into detail of everything that happened, but I'm gonna show you guys, and like, you know, so you guys can really see, I guess, under.
Yeah.
Let us.
Well, in the meantime, do you want some tea, baby?
You want some tea?
Yes.
Love some sweet tea.
Some sweet tea.
Sweet tea. No, I was saying, I would love some sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
You get it?
Okay, what kind do you
get it? What kind do we got, baby? Damn.
God
God damn! Oh my God, jeez. I didn't know if it was my titty swollen or that ass too. Damn!
Yeah.
Stop looking at it. Stop it.
God damn, Nat.
Some
We have ginger. We have salted caramel.
Oh.
We have lavender chamomile.
Lavender chamomile. I'm gonna take the caramel.
You have the caramel?
Caramel. Did you say caramel or caramel? Caramel.
It depends. If I'm feeling, you know, fancy, I'll say caramel. If I'm feeling like a basic bitch, I'll just say caramel.
I say caramel. You better be careful. All right,
I'm from the South. I say caramel.
Look at them titties. Look at them titties. Look at them. See, now I gotta lose some more weight because now my titties used to be smaller than. We'll show you guys. I'll show you guys up close and personal of these titties.
Why does she walk around? Let me show them what I'm looking at. Why does she walk around like this?
They can't see me. They can't see, so I can walk
Yeah,
around.
but then Natalie had to point it out to
It
us.
does. Look, listen, that's how she comes out the bathroom too. If I want to know if she pooped,
Yeah.
that's how she comes out the bathroom after she poops.
Baby, you know what just happened.
Wow.
Yeah, she did. She just pooped.
So like, I have to wear
Jesus,
my,
that's
it's just
too
a
much
breeze,
information.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't just automatically just go pulling the pants back up, right? You gotta let it air out a little.
You know, my ass
Wow.
is clean. I wipe it good, but it's just like,
She get on my fucking nerves.
Alright,
I'm so glad
Alright.
she's back, y'all.
Gang.
Damn, YouTube been dry as shit,
Thing
man.
sitting up and swollen, boy. It's sitting up and swollen. Can y'all see me?
I look so much smaller. That's insane.
Man, I can't even really, like, they're so swollen on the side. Like, it's hard for me to put my arms down, you know? Like, that's where most of the swelling is. Like, if you look from the side, they look like kind of like ball, but then when you look from the front, it's like, you know?
Yeah.
Super swollen, guys.
And it's crazy too. When I first got her from the hospital, it looked like she was like a A cup.
Oh my God, that's what she keeps saying. She's like, you were tiny.
She
But
was.
they just swelled, so
Yeah.
now they don't look as small. But look at the picture. That's what it looked like. All right, that was she was on meds, guys. She was dazed and confused, and she was so swollen
Yeah.
too. When I first got her face was just like
Swollen.
like so big.
Yeah. It was big, babe.
Yeah.
It was big. My belly was big too.
Yeah.
I don't think the swelling on the belly went down though yet. Okay, so baby, yeah, tell him how, or let me tell him my experience and then when I came out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know.
Wait, before we get into that,
Okay, what?
we're doing kind of like a
Mukbang?
weird mukbang because I'm eating food and she's drinking tea.
Yeah.
I got a poke bowl,
Okay.
but it's completely vegan. It doesn't have any meat in it. It's tofu
Nice.
and lettuce, no rice.
Tofu is good if you could cook it right, man.
Caramelized tea from the one and only.
Not
Nat.
iced tea. It's not cheap, but
She messes up my life all the time. I can't help it, baby. Woo, I just can't help it. You heard it? You heard it? I was gonna say I got some caramelized tea from the one and only Miss Natalie.
Caramelized tea.
Bars. Okay, y'all. Anyway, okay, so look, this is what happened. I went in to freaking get breast surgery. Everybody knows I was anxious, I was nervous. I didn't know how to feel because I had never gotten surgery before. You know what I'm saying? But going there, it was like there was no like, oh my god, it's about to happen. It was just like a whole bunch of feelings, but they were kind of like, I feel like I was
like it didn't hit you.
yeah, it didn't hit me.
That's how
You know
I
what I'm
felt
saying?
watching her. I was just like
I'm taking it well, right?
even when they called her back, I started like I felt like I had to poop as soon as they called her name. She's
God
like,
damn.
Yeah, all right. I wish you could be back there, but yeah, Nat couldn't be back there. But yes, okay. So look, so I go in there. You know what I'm saying? And literally, I'm like, all right, cool. Then I go in there. They're like, oh yeah, get changed into this. Of course, I get changed to this, but I film a little TikTok. If y'all haven't seen that TikTok, go watch it. I filmed a TikTok, so I'm over here, you know, filming a TikTok.
Right before surgery.
Right before surgery, right? And then I'm like, okay, you know, I got the gown on, booty cheeks is out, right?
Right.
And then they're like, okay, cool. We want you to pee one more time. I have to pee, just make sure I'm good, right? Then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm walking around, cheeks out. I'm trying to cover my cheeks. There's people back there or whatever. I ain't want everybody seeing my cheeks. I ain't coming for my cheeks. I'm coming for my titty, right? So then they're like, all right, you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it. Like, I'm literally just like this, the same energy. Like, okay, that's cool. So then I walk into the operating room.
Meanwhile, I'm out there
Shit
meditating, like I had to meditate because honestly, I was feeling so much anxiety.
So guys, I get into the operating and literally, oh my boobs are so hard, hurt. I get into the operating room. Soon as I walk in, it's literally so fucking cold
They
in
got
there.
the knives out ready, huh?
No, baby, I'm not ready for the knives.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you didn't see it, so you thinking they're just holding knives. You ready? Ready to get cut open? Let me cut the titties. No, nobody was in there. It was I think two people.
This is
and the assistant,
definitely
hey, how's it going?
a
So I
Natalie
walk in there, I'm literally
You can tell.
It's so fucking cold in there. Like, just imagine Pittsburgh, right?
Okay.
You know Pittsburgh. You live in Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh. Walk outside, ass cheeks naked, right? And it's snowing. And it's hailing. Imagine that weather.
And you're nervous.
And
so
I'm nervous.
You're already
shaking. So I walk in like, oh, why is it so cold? They're like, oh, you know, just to, you know, keep the germs and stuff. Like, it has to be that way, right?
So is that the room that you walked into? Is that the actual room
Yes.
that they cut
Wait.
you open in,
I think
or did
so.
they take you somewhere else?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me get to it. Let me tell you.
Confirm.
Let me tell you. So then it's cold as fuck, and I'm over here shivering. Like, oh, it's okay. You're warm up. And I'm just like, so then they're like, okay, just lay down here. So I lay down on the little table or whatever, and it's actually really warm. Like, my booty cheeks is just touching the table. It's like a cushion table. You know what I'm saying? And it's really warm. And I'm like, oh, okay, but I'm still cold. So then like, okay, just open your arms. I can't do it yet. Baby, give an example. Open your arms. Like that. I can't do that. So then, open your arms, baby. So then, he's like, okay, cool. And he's talking to me. This moment, I knew, baby. He was asking me stuff that he didn't give a fuck about.
What that means?
You know what that means. Everybody knows what
He's
that means.
distracting you.
He's fucking distracting me. I'm like, you think you're slick? He was trying to say,
You ain't this friendly, sir.
you're not this friendly. Not the doctor. This is the assistant or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, the doctor's not even here yet. He's like, oh, so what do you do? How's it going? Oh, what'd you do today? I'm like, oh, I just came in here. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just strapping your arms down. You know, just strap your one arm right here. They just got a Velcro here. And I'm just like, what? Why they strap me down? Right? So then they get the other arm. Right? And he's just talking to me.
Hell no.
Right.
Like, spread open.
Spread eagle, baby. I thought for sure I was gonna have to do bald eagle. But anyway, so then they get this arm. They stretch it
Girl,
out.
my
Right?
arms are tired.
Okay, you get the point. They was
Yeah.
my arms out, right?
Stretched out.
So he's just making the conversation is literally going nowhere. I mean, it's going places, but I know this is the pointless conversation before they put me under. That's the part I was terrified. So then he literally gets he's tapping my hand.
Your
While it's
hand?
like this, he's tapping my hand and he's looking for a vein. He's looking for the vein. Oh, I still feel it. Oh, it's right there. You see it, baby? Oh shit. Can y'all see it, Ezee Gang? Ezee Gang, can y'all see it? It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. That's it. So he's looking for a vein. He finds it. Boom. Injects a long ass, thick
Sorry,
ass
I'm
needle
sitting
like
here just
this.
taking my
Was that
vitamins.
long?
That long, baby. Goes inside of me. You know, I don't like stuff inside me like this. He's inside of me. And, well, pause. The needle
Wow.
is inside of me, right? The needle's inside of me. I'm like, what's that? What you doing? He's like, oh, that's just the IV. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he's just talking. The girl comes in around this corner. So I'm like, oh, they trying to distract me. They're trying to do a 2-on-1 right now. I know what they're doing.
You
right?
thought she was coming in with a knife, huh?
Yeah, I thought she was coming in, but I'm looking at her. I'm looking at him like, what's going on? Then he's like, okay, so, and I'm like, what you doing? He's like, I'm putting the
These little
the
pink ones
anesthesia,
ain't
or
that
anesthesia.
good,
What's it
yo.
called? Anesthesia. Anesthesia. Okay. Anesthesia.
At that
I thought it was-
moment, I would have chickened out. I take it back.
Take it
I don't
back.
want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Gotta
I don't
go.
want to do it. Take it out.
Gotta go.
My titties is fine. I'm going out.
They good.
Take it out.
They good. So he puts Waukesha inside. It's just literally like, all right, you're gonna feel this little pain, not a pain, but like a pinch going all the way from your arm all the way up to your shoulder to your head. And then I'm like, oh, really? And I'm like, oh, I don't feel, oh, it's going up. And he's like, yeah, so how you feeling? So what you're going to do is literally, I knocked out. Y'all. I don't even remember what he was saying. Like, I tried to stay awake, babe. I tried. I'm over here
Leave it to her to try to stay awake through surgery. What is wrong with you? Girl, I would have been trying to sleep before he said he was doing it. I would have been like, all right, let me get ready.
Exactly.
No, I was scared.
I would have been scared to be awake.
God already would have hit this
So
shit.
then I knock out, and
I'd
literally,
hit this.
I felt, I knew there were people
They
around
walked up
me.
in there like, bitch,
the
let's go to
experience
sleep.
that I was feeling, I knew that there were people around me. I felt like there was 4 people in the room. I felt like I was going in and out. I just seen lights, bright lights, and it just felt like I was there, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. I felt like I was asleep for like 30 minutes. I took a 30-minute nap.
You told me you were dreaming about surgery the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Dreaming about surgery and like what was going down and stuff like that. And I was like, I knew I was there, but I didn't. You know, I knew that I can feel the people there. I can feel the energy, but I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like almost like I was there, but I couldn't just open my eyes all the way. It felt kind of like foggy, you know?
And you couldn't feel nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't feel anything.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It just felt like it was a 30-minute nap, but people just around me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their energy, I could feel it. So then, you know, mind you, I thought I was...
Did you feel scared or you felt relaxed?
No, it was just like, what's going on, you know? Like for 30 minutes, but in and out of it, you know? And, you know, mind you, I was really in surgery for how long?
She was in surgery for 3 hours.
3 hours. I was like, oh, it felt like a 30-minute nap. Yeah. Okay, so
3
then,
damn hours.
yo, 30 minutes, I fucking woke up, and it was like, oh, blurry, yo. So then I just started scratching my neck. I'm trying to feel my
still
neck.
got the
Oh, I still have it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time you touch it, I can feel super
must
swollen. Yeah, because I was like, I was scratching super hard. I'm like trying to feel my neck, and I'm this scratching, and I'm looking, and I'm like, I'm trying to get up, and I can't get up. I'm looking over, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Where am I? Please, somebody, get Natalie! It sounds funny now, but I swear to God, like I can get emotional about it right now. I'm trying to joke about it. But like on some real shit, like I woke up and I
Really with the damn TLC in the corner.
I was screaming and I kept calling for Natalie. I was like, please, somebody
Natalie,
go get
you
my
get on my
girl,
fucking
please.
nerves,
I
man.
was trying to sit up. Yeah, I was like, where's Natalie? And I was screaming. There was nobody in the room, right? So I'm screaming like, where's Natalie? Please, like somebody like get my girlfriend, please. And I'm crying, like my tears are just coming down from my eyes, and I'm just shaking like really hard. And then I try to sit up, I try to touch my chest. It hurts so bad, and then I fall back down, and then I'm like, oh my God, where am I? Please. And then I look over, oh my God.
Not the fucking music, man.
There was a girl next to me. I guess I was in the recovery room. There was a girl next to me, and literally she wasn't like this, like how me and Natalie are, but I would say like 12 feet away. Not 12 feet, like 6 feet. Actually, 6 feet with a curtain. But you can kind of see her, you can see her head. So I like look over, and she looked dead. Like she was still, I guess she was still passed out on her Anastasia.
Anesthesia, girl.
Anesthesia. She was still passed out. And she was like blue and purple, and I thought she was dead. Like,
oh my God.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Didn't you say she had like a tooth down her throat or something?
She had something on her face. I just remember I seen her, and she looked blue and purple, and I was screaming. I was like, it was very traumatic for me actually, and I kept saying like, where's Natalie, and I'm bawling, like crying.
Was anybody in there
no,
yet?
not yet. So then I'm literally like, please somebody get my girlfriend, and I'm just like boo hoo crying, and the nurses come in, and they're like, it's okay, and I'm just like, no, please get my girlfriend. Like I'm shaking, like I wouldn't stop. And they're like, it's okay, she's out there. I'm like, you have to get her, like I need her right now, please. And they're like, okay, we'll get her.
What did you feel like? Why do you feel like you kept calling for me? Like you just needed the hug? Like
I don't know. That was literally the first instant.
Nah, nigga, she just needed her baby. That's just how it is.
Where am I? And then I just was like,
she just wanted you. She needed you.
She's there. She's here. Go get her. And that was just all I could think of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was super traumatic. You know, like I can joke about it as much, like Natalie, but like in real life, it was terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, imagine.
Yeah, it was so terrifying. And then I just remember them lifting me up, like, okay, we're gonna bring her in here. So then, like, they get me up, and I'm like, I just remember just in and out, days, in and out. And then I didn't even know they put a robe on me. you gave them a robe, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought, I don't know, I don't even remember putting on the robe. Then I sat in the wheelchair, and I'm just like crying. I'm looking up at her. I'm like, please, please. And my tears are just falling, and I won't stop shaking.
What was she saying?
She's like,
Yeah,
okay,
'cause
it's okay, you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then so they roll me out to, I guess, where everybody is. Like, you know, if you guys look at our video, like we were in, like, not the waiting room, but where is that? What's that room called? Like, we were just talking to the camera, like, oh, I'm about to go to the doctor, guys.
No waiting room.
Yeah, waiting room. Okay, so the waiting room. So they take me out where the waiting room is. And mind you, there's people out there waiting. Like, they're taking me to Natalie. You know, the surgery's done. So they take me out there, and the first thing is, like, it's just super bright. They open the doors. I see hella people, and I'm just, like, embarrassed. Like, fuck, like, I think I'm crying too hard.
Yeah, she's, like I said, that's literally like the second time I've ever seen
just,
Ezee
like,
cry.
Smiling, and I'm just like I felt relieved. Like, there she is. Like, I finally got to what I need to get, and like she's gonna explain to me everything that's happening right now. But I need her. You know what I'm saying? And just felt like, oh my God. And then when I seen you, it was like
I feel like when you saw me when you broke down. It was so on my end.
So yeah, now I'm in Natalie's care, and now I can barely act. It's crazy because once I get to her, that's where I kind of start, like, my memory was going in and out. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that it was like, you know, when you're conscious, you're scared, and you're just trying to get to where you need to go, but then when you kind of feel safety, you kind of just, I guess you're letting the drugs kick in. But now, what did you feel?
So from my perspective, you know, as I was nervous going there, it was just, she seemed calm. I was like a nervous wreck, but I wasn't even the one getting surgery. And it's not like I felt like something was gonna happen. I was just nervous for her. And I just felt like when we got there, you know, it didn't really take much time. We get there and then they're like, okay, you gonna come back? And once they said, do you wanna come back? I knew I wasn't gonna be able to go with her. So she's just like, all right. And then she gets up to go back, and now I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't know. At first we were texting for a while because like she was just waiting.
That's what I was doing TikTok.
Yeah, I guess she was like doing TikToks and stuff like that. So I just stayed kind of in the waiting room, and then she texted me. She said, I'm about to go in.
I forgot I texted you that.
Yeah. And before I could even respond, I was like, okay, I tried to say something positive. I was like, I love you. Like, you're going to be okay.
I don't even remember that.
I didn't get to send it. Because by the time I was about to push send, and it was not even long, they came out and handed me her phone. And I was like, I didn't get to say anything to her. And I was just like, I felt so, like, yeah, it made me feel, I felt so, like, I was like, all right, let me go downstairs and just kind of get my mind together. So y'all know me. I had my journal with me because I was like, I got to journal through this. So I was sitting on the curb and I just started journaling because I was like literally shaky. Like I was so nervous, and I was just like, okay. And I was talking to my mom too because my mom wasn't there yet, and because she had to take my grandma to the doctor's. But she basically was like, I'm coming, you know. I called her, I was like, Mom, I'm really nervous, and she's like, I'll be there like as soon as I can, it's gonna be okay. So I was just writing and like, you know, just like manifesting very positive outcome, and that she's gonna be happy when she comes out on the other end, and it'll be worth it, and that she's calm and safe during surgery. It was so hard. It was really tough. But yeah, basically I was just, you know, trying to like cope with the emotions of knowing like in that moment, like she was in there by herself. Like I couldn't be with her, you know, I couldn't be there to help you, to hold your hand while they put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm gonna cry too. Oh my God,
Poor Nat. She loved her some Ezee though.
Because I just couldn't imagine doing it by myself, you know? And just the thought of you doing it by yourself, I was just like, I wanted to be there for you so bad. Yeah. And, yeah, but I just started meditating, and, you know, I was around a bunch of people. I didn't care. I just started meditating. I was just breathing through it. And then I just felt like this feeling of peace and calm come over me, and I was like, she's gonna be okay, you know, she's gonna be asleep the whole time, like she'll be okay, and I'm just gonna send her so much love and light throughout the whole process. So, and then I was like, I have 3 hours on my hand, like I can't just sit here. So I then decided, I was like, all right, I gotta go fill her prescription for her. And so I, walked down the street and I got her prescription. And then I was like, oh my God, she needs a robe. Because meanwhile, everyone else came super prepared. They had robes and slippers and everything to wear after the surgery. This girl went in there in a black tee and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a regular outfit. And I was like, I need to get you something. So I went and I searched forever and finally found like a really nice cozy robe. And then at this point it was like, all right, I've been gone for about 2.5 hours. And they said like, all right, they said it was going to take about 2.5 hours. So then they ended up calling me and they were like, hey, so the surgery's done. And I was on my way back in the Uber and they were like, the surgery's done and you can come and get her in about 30 minutes. She has to wake up. It went good. And I was just like, oh my God. It was like a weight lifted off my chest. And just to know that she just, it was so tough, guys. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah, Ezee had a weight lifted off of hers, too.
My mom, by the time I got back from getting her robe and her prescription and stuff, my mom was there and I sat in the car with my mom for a little bit and I said, they said she's ready, So then like I ended up going upstairs at the time they told me and I let them know, I'm like, I'm here for her, is she ready? And they're like, oh, I'm gonna see if she's ready or whatever. So I'm just standing there and I'm just like and I'm like, I keep like recording and stopping like, okay, should I record this? Like it felt like I wanted to because I knew she'd want me to, but it almost felt like inappropriate to. Like I was like, she's just got surgery. Like, should I record her? I was like, my mom even told me, she was like, well, because I was telling my mom, I was like, I don't know if I should. And my mom said, it's better to do it. And she just, and if it feels wrong, just stop. Then you didn't record it. And when she's better, she's like, damn, why didn't you record it? So I'm sitting there waiting and the door opens finally.
Was there any door opens that it wasn't me?
Oh, multiple.
Okay.
Multiple times. And I had to go to the bathroom. You guys know when you're like nervous and you're like, oh my God. I had to go to the bathroom and I was like, I was like, I'm gonna go so fast. So like I ran, because I was like, I don't know like what state you're gonna be in when they take you out. I don't want to be like, oh, let me go pee. Like, so I was like, let me do it before she comes out. So then I'm just standing there waiting and the door opens and I see it's her and she's in the white soft robe that I gave them. But she's just like looks dazed and confused. And when she sees me, she's just crying
yeah, she was
so
crying.
hard. And on my end, I was ready to be like, hey, like, you know.
That's how I remember you were smiling but you seemed, when I came out, it seemed like you were so far, but like you were getting further. You know what I'm saying? It felt like you were just. And it took so long for me to get to
that shit they dope people up with.
The door was like right there to there.
Yeah, I walked right over to you because she was like, I think she had like a blanket on her and she was just like trying to hide her face because she was like looking around and like people were looking at her and stuff. And like I was just like rubbing her and I was like, it's okay. And I recorded some of it, but then eventually I stopped because of how hard she was crying and I wanted to give her privacy, And I was just like, what's wrong? And I just kept kissing her. I'm like, you did it. Like, good job, And she was just like, oh, why do they have me out here? I don't want to be out here. And I was like, we have to go downstairs. Like, it's time to go home. I just thought it was so crazy that you could leave under that state. But I was like, I guess this is normal. So, we go down and like my mom.
I remember going into the elevator, but then I just remember you guys look so tall. Like,
really?
Yeah, and I'm like,
I just looked rubbing her, and I was like the whole time looking like
you didn't even really react in front of me.
React because she was so emotional and confused and stuff. But I was looking at her boobs like, what the heck? Like when I tell you they look
because them motherfuckers went from
they literally looked like
melons
like,
to apples.
It was so small, and I was just like, going from seeing her being a double D to that, I was just like, this doesn't
Like,
look like
god
She
damn.
just looked longer, like
Yeah. Didn't you say when I
skinnier.
stood up? Your mom said when they finally got me up.
Yes, whenever they finally stood her up, she seemed so much taller than
Yeah.
me. And usually we're like neck and neck. And when they stood her up, when we got downstairs, they stood her up, and then we were like helping her in the car, and she was just like, oh, like. And then we get her in the car, and my mom. I don't even think
barely
she realized
remember-
my mom was there.
I
at
remember
first.
seeing flashes of her. I remember leaning over. Was she trying to open the door or something?
I think she was trying to help you in, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, and I was looking. I was just like, it was confusing.
And like honestly, she was kind of
was
like
shaking.
in that state for like an hour at least after surgery. Like
Yeah.
it took a long time for maybe even more than that. It took her a long time to stop crying, and I think she was just so emotional.
No, it was
and,
like it felt traumatic.
Yeah.
Like the emotions that I was feeling just felt like, oh my god, like this is scary. Like I'm scared. I'm terrified, and I already have
she had
anxiety.
anxiety the
So it
whole
was
time.
like-
She was just like shaking like a leaf. Like she was. And she felt so cold. Like she kept telling me, "I'm so cold." But meanwhile, we're in Miami. It's like 90 degrees, and so
Hell
we had to
yeah.
turn the heater on.
It's
in the
hot
car.
as
It was
fuck
boiling
down here,
hot.
y'all.
She just kept saying how cold she was, and
Damn.
kept turning up the heater. And then basically, eventually, we went and got her prescription because it wasn't ready yet. And then we went and got smoothies.
Oh, but remember what happened?
Oh shoot! Yes. You want to tell that part? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I remember it. Because I was like in and out of it, but I just remember, they told me, they were like, yo, she needs to eat. Like, I remember them saying, like, she needs to eat. So I'm like, okay, cool. And you guys
Yeah,
have
because
to
she couldn't take her pain pills if you
without
didn't eat.
and I was in pain. So like, yo, get her some food and then take her pills immediately. So then I'm like I need to eat. So they had some banana bread that your grandmother specializes in. They had some banana bread.
Mine
in the
too.
car. And,
I
guess
love my
Natalie,
grandma's
fed it
banana
to me.
bread, y'all.
Fed it to me, your mom fed it to me. Somebody fed me
Best
a piece
thing
of
ever.
banana bread. It was like I just remember going like biting it, and I was trying to chew it, and it felt like it was like so hard to chew. And I'm like, why is my mouth sore? I didn't know why my mouth was so sore. Like I was just trying to feel like it hurt to chew. Come to find out, I had a tube in my throat, so I didn't know that I had a tube. And I guess that's just a breathe while they're doing the operation or whatever. I don't know what it's for, but so I eat the bread, and literally my mouth swells up like crazy.
Not your mouth, your throat.
My throat, yeah, my throat like tightens up. My little, what's that dangly thing called, y'all?
The
That-
thing in the
back
back
of
of
your throat, that swelled up. And
Your
it was
fucking
like a
tonsils.
bread.
Not the
It looked
dangly
like-
thing
it
in the
was
back
So
of your
imagine
throat.
it this. First, imagine it this size.
Oh.
And then I'll say how swollen it
It
was.
was so swollen that I swear it looked like it was becoming transparent. Like you could almost see through it to the veins and stuff.
God
It was
damn.
And it was like
big,
big, like
and it was like hanging down her throat and touching her tongue, and she was like, I can't breathe, I can't
couldn't
breathe.
breathe.
And I was scared because I'm like, is her throat closing up? Like, is she not supposed to have banana or nuts after her surgery? Like, they just said give her food. Like, they didn't say what.
Yeah. So it was like when you talk, that thing, that dangly thing, it was touching the back of my tongue, which was closing, and my tonsils were closed up too, super swollen because of the tube. And it was like everything was so tight, and I'm like, like you could, it's kind of swollen
no.
now. Like you could hear it, like, but it was touching, so it was like, I was like that. I
And she
like,
was literally like touching it with her tongue and bringing it like forward in her mouth. And
Yeah.
I was like
I flipping
saw
it, I'm
it.
like, look at it.
But she didn't say it like that because
Yeah.
she was drugged up. But she was just, yeah, bitch. And I was just like looking, and I was
She was like, oh yeah,
I
you're
was
fine.
like, it's fine. I was like, you probably had a tube down your throat. Like, I was scared, and I was trying to keep her calm. She already had anxiety and was crying and stuff. And I looked at my mom in the backseat, and my mom's eyes were like, and I said, do you want to go back to the hospital? And she was like, yes. And then we ended up having to turn around.
I was terrified.
And I took her back, and they came down and checked her out, and they
They're
were
like,
like,
it's normal, She
They
had a
said
tube
she
in her
had, like-
throat. They just pretty much said it's normal. You had a tube in your throat, so your tonsil, not your tonsil, your throat is pretty much swollen. You know what I'm saying? So just try to keep it light. Like maybe you just drink a smoothie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said eat. So
I
was
gave
trying
her
to
some
eat.
banana bread.
We were trying to eat immediately.
I didn't know I couldn't give her a smoothie. I had to give her a smoothie or some
Yeah.
soup or something.
Yeah, so then we went to go get a smoothie, and literally that made it like the cold and the other smoothie made me feel a lot better. I think the swelling like kind of went down like quick. So then we get the smoothie, the coldness of the smoothie helps it a lot. I'm able to talk now. My anxiety's kind of like I'm shaking, but it's like not as much. I'm kind of more alert. And then I just see well, before I got the smoothie, my anxiety was there. And then I looked at Nat, me and her mom were talking. I remember me and your mom were talking for a while while you were getting the smoothies, but we could see Natalie in there. And I just started getting emotional, but I'm trying to hold it in. So then I'm like drinking, Natalie comes in the car and I'm drinking the smoothie, and then just like, I just start crying.
Again. I was like,
okay? Hard. Like, I was just like so emotional.
I can't stop crying. I don't know why. And she's just like,
I was like, I'm sad. Like, I just feel anxiety. Like, I was
like, it's okay, it's okay. And I told her, it's okay, just cry. Like, stop trying to hold it back. Like, if you just want to cry, just cry, because it might help, you know. And I think it kind of did, because then she cried for a while, and then eventually she stopped crying. And
and then we got to the house. I didn't really care about recording then, because it was like, this was my time, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, and it was traumatic.
It was too traumatic. So we get into the crib, the Airbnb, you know, Natalie brings my bed. She puts it on the floor so I can still be with everybody. We pillows stacked up. We slept in the, you know, a nice bed and in the living room with her mom. It was a really good experience. I didn't think that I was going to be unable to walk. And like, I was able to walk, but it was like,
do anything. I had to literally get into a squat position on the bed and lift her up every time she had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, waking up.
It was like a baby. It was like what, like, and
but a big ass baby, because
I was drinking so much.
Light.
Yeah, still fat.
It was just like, remember, I was sleeping and I was like, ow, my arms hurt so bad. Why? And you're like, because you keep lifting me up. I was so sore. I felt like I had the craziest workout.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a text
message. It was like 3 times a night or twice a night. Like,
it felt like it was like at least 3.
Yeah. After like the third night,
God.
like,
you were able to kind of get up
by myself.
Yeah.
But those first couple nights, like, Natalie was pulling down my pants.
Did everything. Took her to the bathroom.
Like, everything. And then we finally had to shower. Oh, I couldn't shower by myself at all. And then, oh my God, there's just so much. I almost fucking passed out in the shower. Like, we're all good. Like, okay, it's finally, I finally get to wash my ass. You know what I'm saying? They said I can get clean now. A couple days. I had to wait. Remember? I had to wait. I had to sleep next to it too. Okay now. All right.
I'm sorry. Oh boy.
So I literally get in the shower. We're like, okay. She's like, okay. She's helping me. Everything's cool. And I just felt like, I'm like, Nat, I'm getting dizzy. So then I was just like, out of nowhere, I knew I was about to pass out. Like, I just had never felt a feeling like I was about to pass out.
Let me stop laughing.
Anastasia.
Anesthesia, girl.
Anesthesia. That bitch is ghetto. Why do they call? Why is she so ghetto? Because she'll knock a bitch out quick.
Right.
Easy.
Literally,
Come on.
It didn't feel like that. It just felt like, all right, it's about to come. Like, I almost felt like, fuck, like this is it. No, thank you. It just felt like, it felt like, what the fuck, like, I'm about to pass out, and then my weight just started getting heavy.
I was like holding her up, and she's just kind of like, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, get out. I was like, sit on the toilet. So I like guided her out of the toilet, and she's just kind of like, and I was just trying to, please let me get her to this toilet before she passes out, if she's gonna pass out. Because if she would pass out, where would I grab her at to help her from falling? I would have had to grab her
like that.
But I would have had to, because it's better to hold her up than hit her head in the shower or something.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to like tear her like stitches or anything, so it was very like scary.
But we come to find out, we couldn't figure out why I was about to pass out. Like, damn, like, what is going on with me? And then her mom was like, it's probably too hot in there. So Natalie opened the door immediately, and I just felt like a relief. It was like, oh my God, like.
Remember I went to get you water and you could barely even drink it.
Yeah,
it was like pouring out of her mouth. She was like,
you got me water?
You don't remember? I went and grabbed you a bottle of
water. Boy, Ezee ain't know what the fuck was going on. That damn surgery, boy. That anesthesia will fuck you up.
Felt like life was coming back into me. So,
well, too, she had to keep these specific socks on, like, after the surgery in order to, like, keep blood circulation. So they were, like, tight kind of socks that went up her calves. And, you know, she had, not only did she take the socks off, then it was hot in there, and it was just probably a shock to your system.
Remember they literally said about heat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So overall, guys, I know this sounds traumatic and crazy. It was my experience. Like, I'm thankful. This is everybody reacts to Waukesha different. The anesthesia. Everybody acts to the anesthesia differently, and for me, it was
Not
just
the
an
Waukesha.
anxiety experience for me. But once I kind of like got off of that anesthesia, like it
Oh,
was like,
Jesus.
okay, cool. Like I think I'm good. I was still traumatic and emotional, like during like
She was
the week.
pretty emotional for like days.
Even conversations with us, like I would cry.
I was like, even if I was like a little bit like would have a little attitude or something.
No, it wouldn't even. Yeah. Go ahead.
Just be like, yeah, like why would you do this or whatever? Like why'd you say that or what? You know, like I just didn't like that you did that or whatever. She would just start crying, and I thought,
God damn.
okay, because she doesn't really cry like often. It's like very rare for her to cry.
Yeah.
So it's just like I had to be very like careful with her emotions, you know.
Yeah. But that was my experience. It was really great. The procedure was great. It was just that was the reaction to like the anesthesia. But I would do it again if I had to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have to, but like this is something that means so much to me. You know what I'm saying? And I've been waiting to do this like for so long. So I'm glad I did it. I wouldn't take it back. It was a great experience overall, and I loved it. But let's show them, I guess, what my boobs look like under the shirts.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so just so you guys can get up close and personal, remember again, for however many times we said it, my boobs are completely swollen, okay? So they might still look big, but
They might look like a bag of rocks.
They might buy a bag of rocks, a bag of sacks. but
Oh,
they're
fucking bag of rocks. Damn that.
Okay, they see my nipples are hard. Okay,
She's savage, y'all. And brutal as fuck.
All right, guys, so look, here we go. You guys can get a look. You can see, show the little gun a little bit. But these are the boobs.
Wow. Wait, move your hands.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow. Look how much smaller they are.
Yeah, they're tiny. My nips are super hard. But look you guys how I don't really have any cleavage. Y'all know that big ass cleavage that I have always had. It is non-existent.
And all the swelling is
like right here
to the sides. Because if you look at her from the side, they don't even stick out that far.
Yeah.
Like they don't. It's just you could see how much the swelling is right
All
there.
right here. But when you look from the front, it looks like huge. So once that swelling goes down, it's gonna. I already know. I'm already excited because, like Natalie said, when I first came out, that's kind of how they looked, and they was still swollen.
You know, she had no cleavage at all.
So now that they're like, I can still tell from the cleavage that they're gonna be small. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to them being huge just right here, so much of it, you know, and for it to be non-existent, I'm like, nice.
They just look so different in like a shirt. Wow.
Yeah. So, you guys, you know, we're gonna keep you guys updated throughout this journey. I'm super excited. You guys actually are here with us throughout this journey. Y'all know I've always had big boobs, and
you're gonna be able to see the swelling go down.
Yeah, y'all gonna witness it.
I hope they drop another video today.
Yeah, we just want to update you guys and let you guys know that she's okay.
Yeah, I'm happy, man.
We're back.
Yes. I'm happy. And I know Neezy Gang is very happy too. And my fellow stoners.
You know.
I know everybody happy. Shit.
You know where my hands at right now. Stop! They on the bottom. That dance is holier than thou.
Need to be.
There you go.
All right, these games. We love you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. We love you. Turn the notifications on. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment. Hashtag Ezee Gang. Share your favorite part of this video. We love you. Love you. And we out.
Yo, my favorite part of that video was the whole damn thing. I'm just so happy that she's good. I really enjoyed the story times. And yo, she looks good. And I'm happy that she's happy with the results of her surgery. Yeah, I want to see what they look like when the swelling goes down. Like I said, she went from like melons to apples. Hey, it's still all good though, man. Those are my babies. I am extremely happy that they are back. So, let's see. I'm gonna react to Natalie's video. These videos will probably be up late today. I'm hoping that's not the case, but it's already 9:25 in the morning on, what the hell is today? Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. I don't even fucking know what damn day it is anymore. I do too much shit every day now. I'm tired of shit, y'all. But anyways, I got another one coming for y'all, so please be on the lookout for that, alright? So in the meantime, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do all of that good shit down below. And y'all already know, I'm gonna hit y'all with another one.
All right? Have a blessed day.